This is one of the best times to move to Finland. The country is currently opening its doors to foreign professionals through free work visa opportunities designed to fill labor shortages. What makes it even better is the fast-track process and the chance to relocate with your family. However, to qualify, you'll need to meet specific requirements, secure a job offer, and satisfy Finland's legal criteria. The good news is that Finland work visa rules in 2025 are more favorable in many ways, with clearer pathways, higher salary thresholds, and protections for foreign workers. So this free work visa opportunities in Finland lets you live and work across employers or a permit with fewer barriers. Let's dig into how Finland is making that more possible now. If you're a non-EU divided by non-EEA national and planning to work in Finland for more than 90 days, your key route is to apply for a residence permit for an employed person. This is Finland's main work visa for people with jobs. From early this year, Finland raised the minimum monthly salary requirement for this permit to 1,600 euros gross. That number ensures you can cover living costs and supports the idea that foreign workers should be paid a wage aligned with Finland's standards. Previously, the threshold was about 1,399 euros, or based on collective agreements. Now the bar is higher. Your job offer must come from a Finnish employer. The permit is tied to a specific professional field, the field tied to your job. So when your application is reviewed, authorities check whether your work and your qualifications align with that field. Also, your employer and the immigration office may examine whether Finnish or EU divided by EEA citizens could have filled that position, a basic labor market test. For roles considered specialist or highly qualified, Finland offers additional permit types, and in some cases the EU Blue Card option is available. If your job matches high education levels or you bring special expertise, that route may give you better status, longer validity, or faster processing. This year, the required monthly salary thresholds for specialist or blue card roles were raised as well. For example, specialist or EU blue card salary is now expected to be 3,827 euros per month gross if you are applying under that classification. Another recent update is that Finland introduced rules that provide unemployment protection for foreign workers whose jobs end earlier. In some cases, you have a 3-month period to find new employment without losing your permit. If you've been in Finland longer or in a highly qualified role, that period can extend to 6 months. This change helps avoid immediate deportation after job loss and gives you some breathing room. Also, employers must inform the immigration authorities within 14 days of early termination. Another perk: if you hold a permit and your employer ceases operations or the employment ends, you may look for work in labor shortage sectors, like nursing, construction, metals, without needing a brand new permit, depending on your status. For seasonal work, Finland offers different permits. If your job is in agriculture, forestry, tourism, or hospitality and lasts up to 9 months, you apply for a residence permit for seasonal work. If the work is shorter, up to 90 days, sometimes you only need a visa or certificate depending on your country. There's a wage minimum for seasonal work too. For this year, the requirement is 1,430 euros per month gross if there is no collective agreement. What about applying? Finland uses a digital service called Enter Finland, where you submit your application, upload documents, and pay fees. You file for your residence permit for employed person or seasonal work first, often while still outside Finland. If needed, you can also apply simultaneously for a Type D visa, long stay visa, so you can enter Finland after approval. After approval, when you arrive, you register with the local authorities, prove your identity in Finland, and receive your residence permit card. Processing times vary. For the employment permit route, decisions on first permits can take an average of 83 days, although many applications are decided faster depending on complexity. Permit extension decisions tend to happen faster, average 43 days for renewals. Seasonal work permit decisions are targeted to be made within 90 days from a complete application. To illustrate a sample wage, for standard employment permits, the salary threshold is 1,600 euros minimum. If you go the specialist or blue card track, the employer must offer 3,827 euros per month or more, not counting fringe benefits. What about qualifications? For standard employed person permits, you typically need education, experience, or training that matches your job. For specialist or blue card roles, a higher education degree or equivalent experience is usually required. Also, your employment contract must be valid, specify your duties, sector, working hours, salary, and align with Finnish labor norms. You can bring your spouse and children under family ties residence permits, as long as your permit is valid and meets certain requirements. One key tip: you cannot start working until your permit decision is granted, unless the permit allows working while an extension is processed. Also, salary must meet collective agreement levels in Finland where such agreements apply. The new income limit, 1,600 euros, is a floor, but if the collective agreement for your field pays more, your salary must match that higher standard. For employers, the process also involves the Employment and Economic Development Office, TE Office, which assesses the position's necessity in the labor market before immigration issues the permit. They can request proof that local or EU labor was considered first. With these new changes, Finland is signaling it wants to balance welcoming foreign professionals with protections and accountability. The unemployment protection window, employer reporting duties, and stricter salary floors show that the system is maturing. For you as an applicant, success depends on making sure your job offer is solid, your salary meets or exceeds thresholds, your qualifications align, and your application is clean and complete. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.